ṣé ní wọ́n ti ní pé wọ́n àti fi ràn wọ́n ní pé a máa ń dọ́kàn wá sí méjì fáńgbó wá sí ọkùnṣe aláǹfààní kan mi là ń ṣe oníwọlé wọ́n yà kọ́ ìrọ́jù lémi nǹkan olùbẹ́yìn ni fi já ó fi àbí tọ́sí làzáp ọlọ́run òun fún ọlọ́kàn méjì nígbà tó lọ́wọ́ ráyè ọlọ́run ọba tó ń ṣe nǹkan mi ọlọ́run èmi náà ráyè ẹ̀ akọ́ni àbí mo ti ń bọ́ wá sí báyìí akọ́ni okùn lójú kan we saw two things. The first one is that why are we static and stagnant in our development spiritually? Some can explain when life grew spiritually. But to grow, I'm going to grow. Now my body has improved. Last Ramadan time, we know Ramadan. No flying action law, Ugbe action law. Why that really in Ramadan? Since last Ramadan, Quran go to Kagan, go Kajumi kilometer long. Anything. It's a problem when you cannot measure your development spiritually. Second is that ètò tó wá sí nǹkan tí ò da why ètò òkun díẹ̀ wọ́n ká bọ̀ ṣe ṣìnà pé ṣíṣe modern time o ní tó jú ló pọ̀ jù sí tó jú ló pọ̀ jù. When you become addicted, your life is gone. It's gone. You don't gone. It's a smart planner. Kò ní yóò àtìsọ́wọ́ náà kan àwáwò ní ṣìbàjẹ́ náà ó ti láwọn òkùtù wá ti ṣe ìtọ̀ yá ayúwà lèdí rámànú udkhulu fi sílímì káfàtà àtàbí òkùtù wá ti ṣe ìtọ̀ ọ̀nà iná ọlákan adówó mú bí ọlọ́run tí wọ́n nù wá pé ìsìlámù òjé ṣe láàbọ̀ wá ṣé dídí kó ọgbọ̀gbù yes mo ń ṣe kó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ anybody ṣùgbọ́n sì nǹkan tá a bẹ̀rù jù nǹkan tá a bẹ̀rù lọ nǹkan tá a lè gan abẹ̀rù ẹ̀ ìṣòwò wọlé kò tó wá ti ṣe tó wá kúnlẹ̀ rẹpẹtẹ ẹni máa lose àmọ́ni tá à ń lo èyí tó bá wà jẹun ọlọ́run ṣàánú ẹ̀ ni Wallahi al-azim kò sí because every second of our life we're in trouble and we are not seeing it nǹkan tá à ń jẹ wàhálà nǹkan tá à ń hu wàhálà ibi tá à ń lọ wàhálà ibi iṣẹ́ tá wà wàhálà ibi tá à ń gbé wàhálà ọmọ tá a bí wàhálà and we think it's so easy like that you get that job àfikọ́ lọ́run ṣàánú wa kó ṣàánú wa nìkan ló kù kò sí ní àfikọ́ lọ́run ṣàánú wa ní ọlọ́run nìkan ọmọ abẹ́lọ́ fún ìbádà wa kéré aka sẹ́ẹ̀bù sẹ́yìn nínú tàn tàbí in ni somebody pray somebody jama for 60 years ó lóhun òrùpa àkóyè lórí irun àkó èèyàn òun lórí irun báyìí 60 years wọ́n ní paying jama muazin ni gan wọ́n pẹ̀lú kó outside the mosque rí fún 60 years èyí ṣe bóṣù kan bóṣù máa rí azanu 60 years wọ́n pé à ń yàkúnà hajj masjid ní mọ́ṣáṣí 6 years kò mí sí ẹ̀ jọmọ́ ẹlòmíì sì rèé ó fẹ́ ablution ṣá ìkásùbà tí ó rí kan ó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní o ṣáà ṣe rẹ́rìn àṣìbádà lóòótọ́ tèmi mú dárí nínú ìmìnàmì kọ̀sídìn ó pàdánù pé wọn ò kí wọn òrùjọ́ kan mo tún yà lọ sí bómi báyìí sí ó mìsàájú just one night ó pọ́nìṣà rẹ̀ akọba nínú mùsàlátọ̀ ó wá ní for the next 1 year ó not sleep every night kó dẹ̀ sùn kò sún 1 year tó fi di ó Quran tó fi kí wọn raka di ó Quran wọn raka di ó Quran ẹ̀ ló wà mẹ́ náà bí àtàkàbí náà wà wẹ́dà kọ́ńdà kòkòrò wà mẹ́ di ó Quran ni wọ́n raka ìyẹn jìnnà àbí àníbi tá à ń tẹ̀lé wọ́n lọ sí Mẹ́kà it was 40 years tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ àbí he spent 9 years in Mecca 13 plus 40 ẹ̀ka Baqarah is which place is Mecca? Is it Mecca or Medina Surah? It's Medina now. Yeah, there's that one one there. Oh yeah, there's that one is Medina Surah. Wọ́n ló kí náà fìlà pé Abbas lọ bá kírun torí ẹ̀gbọ́n Maimuna tó jẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ó fẹ́ ànábì so àbí ọmọ mọ́mí ẹ̀ so ó ànábì wá ka Baqarah ó ka Nisa ológun tẹ̀lé Baqarah wọ́n ra kà súnà nìyẹn náà súnà ìyàwó lákùn máa ń ṣe àjò súnà sórí Quran àti àjúd ẹjẹ́ àbẹ̀ láti bẹ̀ náà súnà ká fẹ́ arúgbó ká fẹ́ ya 40 súnà nìyẹn náà as first wife tàjúd wọn àbí ẹjẹ́ àbẹ̀ láti bẹ̀ náà Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa it's a serious issue lẹ́yìn yẹn the belief again is that la yarawna al-khuruj ala ulati now lórí eléyìí maybe if you have to stop there, there's no problem. They explain to us that you are not telling me that in Islam we don't raise against leadership. So far they are doing what? Observing Salat and commanding Ma'aruf. But in our history, because these days some politically minded people in here, political undertone now won't become. All they did is that they tend to silence the Ummah from talking. But let's look at the Sirah of Islam very briefly. When Prophet left, he did not appoint anybody as to the next person. But signs have shown to be Abu Bakr. Abi? Abu Bakr became the Khalifa just 2 years. 2 years, yes. He left, but he felt that because Umar ìwà yìí, mo láti fàyàn sílẹ̀ fáwọn Umar. Nígbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ yan òun, ó ní nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Wọ́n fa o, àwọn Majirun, àwọn Ansar, family Anabi. See that when you read Sirah, it's like movie. If you don't expand it very well, you have to prorate it. He now felt, oh, the life and sílẹ̀, we found sílẹ̀ nìyẹn. Oh, Peter lonely fast. Oh, to study it. It's not just one. It's not going to say one day. Oh, not even about interact with alone. Umar yóò gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́. Ta ló máa ṣe? Ó fa Umar sílẹ̀. Nígbà tó fa Umar sílẹ̀, àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ Umar ó lé tó bá débẹ̀ Ọlọ́run guide ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run nígbà tó jẹ́ ó jẹ́ miftahul lil umma ni. Nígbà tó wọ́n fẹ́ lọ ẹgbẹ́ òun ṣe débẹ̀ wọ́n lo method yẹn mọ́. Ó wá mọ̀mọ́ ni pé ẹ fúnra yín olórí ara yín nígbà tó kásùbà tí wọ́n gún lórí ìrun àsùbà ni wọ́n gún abúlùlù. Ó tún yẹn ìfún ẹ̀ ibi tó ṣe dé ìgbà tó ń treat ẹ̀ nǹkan tó fi ń ṣògùn yẹn ó ń jáde nínú fún ẹ̀ báyìí ni. Mo rà pé talent tó gún mi yẹn náà ó ṣe mùsùlùmí kọ́ náà alhamdulillah ní kan tó yẹ tó ń bá survive wọn fúnra wọn pa fúnra wọn. So wádìí pé ó wá yan àwọn ṣúra ẹ lọ láàrin ara yín ẹ̀yàn khalifa lára yín. Umar, which one are you doing again? Prophet did not do this. Prophet did not do it. Abu Bakr did not do it. But what I'm doing is that whether I'm there or not there, I don't want to be held responsible for whatever you do. Tí n bá lọ, Umar ló fà á lẹ̀ fún wa o. Yamal kiyama fẹ́ kó bá mi yamal kiyama. Ẹ fúnra yín yàn. It's a model. We don't go lọ nìyẹn. But there the structure, there's put structure in place. And then ash-shaytan yakhafu minka. Bí tó lọ bá tó kọ́ Umar dé. Ṣètọ́nù kì í kó Umar rẹ̀ ọmọ sábà yẹn ṣètọ́nù tó de Umar yìí ṣe náà Umar bí mọ́ ṣètọ́nù tó jẹ́ pé àdúhùmù bíìn kò ló de Umar àdébìgàn kí wọ́n fẹ́ àdébìgàn afáàt àjọ̀nú nìyẹn ọ̀tọ̀ nìyẹn ó ní kọ́ yan Uthman lẹ́yìn Uthman ọ̀rọ̀ bó ṣe lọ okùn Ali bàtálì náà wá lọ ìkálì tó lọ Muawiya àti wájú kí ni ó ti wà ńlẹ̀ pàtó náà wá kún sọ Hasan lẹ́ẹ̀kan Hasan jẹ́ briefly àdìbò Hasan fẹ́ wàhálà tásọ̀ mọ́ kínní wọ́n lè kí ẹ̀sìn Muawiya fẹ́ wá lọ òun wá fẹ́ kọ́ mọ òun ṣe kíni o à ń sọ̀tàn yìí fún à ń sọ ní for serial purpose ní omi ìyá I'm not painting or praising any so àbẹ̀kọ́ lára àkídà Al-Sunnah ọ̀jọ̀mọ́ ní pé all prophets are due all companions whom are due gbogbo pátá yìí dáadáa ni wọ́n ṣùgbọ́n ẹni tó dáa jù nù wọn Abu Bakr followed by Umar Uthman Ali bóyá tó wọ́n nìyẹn so àdìsí gbé wọn jáde pé Rashidun àbí al-Mahdiyin ìyẹn cover àwọn pé àwọn ló kàn lẹ́yìn ànábì Ọlọ́run so they are the best of the Sahaba others tẹ̀lé wọn ni nígbà tá a sàn wá gbé fún Muawiya mọ́ ọ fẹ́ fọ́kọ́ mọ́ oúnjẹ Yazid ó wá fẹ́ kó jẹ́ ó wá pé káwọn yẹn wá ṣe bẹ́yà fún eventually ọmọ ìpadà jẹ́ ó jẹ́ khalifa but wọ́n yẹ khalifa yẹn àwọn kan gbà torí position ni Abdullah ibn Zubair ẹ̀rìbẹ̀ sọ́ọ́bà lòun náà ọmọ Zubair ibn Awan ó bí Mus'ab ó bí Urwa so ó bí wọn mẹ́ta yẹn then Abdullah ibn Abbas Abdullah ibn ọgbà tí kìíní yẹn nígbà tó wá di bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà tó ní pé ó wá swear Yazid yẹn tó ní normal lónìí bó ṣe máa ń ṣe kéèyàn jẹ́ olórí as against advice Hassan bí Zubair bọ́n ṣe kó ní mọ́sí náà nìyẹn tó ń wá sí Mẹ́kà pé wọ́n fẹ́ threaten wọn bí kò yan ẹlòmíì but wọ́n dé mọ̀ wọ́n take care charge of kí ló ń polúkọ ẹ̀ náà Mẹ́kà ó ti wá di pé kò pẹ́ ni meanwhile Yazid was sent to go and quell abẹ́rẹ́ pé kí ni òun ò bẹ̀rù ọmọ Abubakar tó jẹ́ Muhammad wà da'if, òun ò bẹ̀rù Abdullahi ibn Umar wà zahid, òun ò bẹ̀rù dasún ní ẹ̀nà ṣùgbọ́n ní tó ń bẹ̀rù ní kí ni o Abdullahi ibn Zubair wà asadun wà sa'labun. Abdullahi yìí o kìnìún èèyàn ni o tó bá bà mọ́ ẹ ajá ìwẹ́wẹ́, tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ mú ẹ kọlọ́kọlọ́ bó ṣe máa hide tó bá kí ẹ mọ́ lókè ẹ mọ́lẹ̀ nìyẹn o, òun ń bẹ̀rù fún ẹ o. So Yazid wá fẹ́ tẹ́ kó ń pa yẹn ló fa ìjà ní Mọ́kà ní Kaaba, wọ́n wá sọ hàn díẹ̀ kò pẹ́ ni Yazid náà bá kú. Bó ṣe wá kú yẹn Yazid kú yẹn sì ni olórí ogun fún Yazid bó ṣe lọ bá Abdullahi ní kọ̀kọ̀ nìyẹn pé ṣebí the person wey you dey fight he has died, declare yourself, so follow us to Sham, so go and make you, Sham was days of Muawiya, we can make you our Khalifa from there. And I'm not going to Sham, you want to kill me like Queen Hussein, I'm not going there. Odo níbẹ̀ ntí so for that period yẹn ló wá di pé òun náà declare kí ni o as Khalifa, wá di pé àwọn èèyàn Abdullahi ibn Umar, Abdullahi ibn Abbas, they all swear allegiance to him. He ruled the Ummah for some time. In the course of that, the family of the Umayyah, they felt that they must still retain that very leadership. So they quickly asked Marwan bin Hakam, because they are leader in Sham. But as Allah will have it, he did not live long, that he died. So lẹ́yìn ọmọ ẹ̀ tó wá ń jẹ́ global engineer orúkọ ọmọ ẹ̀ kan Abmelik, so he now became the Khalifa. So yẹn sì nìjẹ́ wá, it now became so tough. So Abdullahi ibn Umar waged war against a very tough war in the Haram. Eventually Abdullahi was killed. You know, the mother was already, that time Asma was the mother, Asma, a daughter of the Aisha's sister, was the mother. So already aged that very time. He now went to her, and when the boy went, Abdullahi went to the mother, he was wearing the war armor. She now saw, àfin ṣídò ogun ni, yóò bẹ kú fọ́lọ́run ọba ni, ó bẹ kú fọ́lọ́run ọba, ẹgbẹ́ fọ́lọ́run kò wọlé yìí, ìyá almost 1800, tó ìdíyẹ́ ìbí kọmọ kú fọ́lọ́run ọba nínú ìtàn. So the point I'm after there is that at that time now, Abdullahi bin Zubair, he waged war against Yazid, Muawiyah, and Marwan because they felt they were wrong. And that was one case in Islamic history. Abdullahi was a Sahaba. Àbúrò ẹ̀ ló jẹ́ kí ni o, ó jẹ́ tàbíìn. So in a case where leadership at times is not going the right way, proper plan, that could be done with the Shura of the Ummah. That one too is there as a case of AL-SUNNAH AL-JAMA. Then also, we believe that one prophet is better than thousands of awliya. See, these days we talk about awliya. Awliya are those who friend of Allah. You might have some karamat. Rain fall, rain does fall. Without using the charm, so we have done like that. It exists. Allah honor people like that, karamat. But the belief of AL-SUNNAH wal-JAMAAH is that one Nabiyyu is better than them. That's the opinion of the AL-SUNNAH wal-JAMAAH. Then also, in that very belief also, they believe that again that we have karamat. That somebody now, Allah honors him, do some wonderful like miracles. Those miracles, we cannot say it's not true. So far his blessing is actions, behavior is not against the sunnah of Islam, the sunnah of the prophet of the Quran. But his karamat or miracles are not akida based. They are not based to determine our akida. Because this sheikh, this waliyu, this is no matter what dream or whatever you had, we can't use it to determine our akida. It's peculiar to him. So that's the belief of AL-SUNNAH wal-JAMAAH. We believe that all the Muslims of the Ummah, anybody could be honored with that. Allah can honor anybody with that kind of level of karamat as Muslims. Right, another very segment before we go to AL-SUNNAH. Another one is that issue of kufru. In AL-SUNNAH wal-JAMAAH, you must be careful of apportioning kufru to people. Takfir, you don't share it anyhow. Sharia talks of kufru, but it has kufru akbar, kufru duna kufru. It has level 2, akbar or asgar. For example, now, if you now believe and deliberately use the law other than the Quran as your Sharia, it's kufr akbar. But you just use an aspect of it because of your desire or some circumstance, it's kufru duna kufru. It's a lesser kufru, but it's really of kufru. So that concept of that could be somebody kafir to be sharing directly, AL-SUNNAH Jama has to be careful of that very one. Another thing is that issue of tabaruka baraka. Allah can put blessings in some things, like in Zemzem, like in some prophets, letter to Qadr and the likes. But baraka comes from Allah alone. We can't now go to a tree or anything looking for barakah. That one too, we have to be careful of that. Going to the grave is allowed in AL-SUNNAH Jama, but to go and do what? Only for 2 or 3 things. Ziyarah al-Qubur, to pray for those who are there, to reflect on hereafter. Any other thing there, to go and pray for blessing there, is what? Is on the way of the AL-SUNNAH wal Jama'a, and so on and so forth. Let's stop on those ones. There are many. I said there are many. So in that very book alone is around 14. Those 17 should be okay. The next aspect is what? The great men of Sunnah. The great men of Sunnah. We are among them the 4 Imams. The greatest one are the Prophet himself, the companions, and some Salaf too. We call have in the forefront are Imam Abu Hanifa, Nu'man, Rahimahullah. At that one, Nu'man bin Sabi, that was his real name, was among the scholars of AL-SUNNAH wal Jama'a. In fact, it's from Kufa basically. At a point, the leader, the wali of Kufa, to make him the governor, to make him a kind of a Qadi of Kufa, he refused. Because of that, he was in prison. He died in prison because he refused to become the Qadi for the court. That was, and he was the eldest of the Aima and the first to die. So he was one of the leaders of AL-SUNNAH Jama'a in Fiqh. You call have Imam bin Malik. Malik never left Medina throughout his life except for Hajj alone. So all his knowledge was around the Medina. So that's why he's called Imam Darul Hijrah. So anything Fiqh or Surah, something like that, was basically on that very one too. He was that's one of the Imams of AL-SUNNAH wal Jama'a. The Imam Shafi'i too was equally a great scholar who was born when Hanafi died. The year Imam Hanifa died was when Shafi'i was born. That one too, he was brought to Makkah. He was born in Gaza. Imam Shafi'i was born in Gaza. The Gaza of today. He was born there. The mother brought him to Makkah at very tender age 2 or so. He began to learn and so on and so forth. Became a great scholar. He learned the more at heart and so on and so forth. But among the Imams of AL-SUNNAH wal Jama'a, they equally have Imam Ahmad bin Hanbali, who equally was very great in his own case, was very good in Hadith. So equally among the Imams of AL-SUNNAH wal Jama'a. Then we have others in the name of Hadith. Imam Bukhari, Imam AL-SUNNAH wal Jama'a, Imam Muhammad bin Ismail bin Ibrahim al-Bukhari. He was once tested in this book called Adab al-Mufrad. He got to a place one day, they want to test his knowledge. They now got 100 hadiths. They will change everything, and he faulted everything they have said. They do ovation, and he faulted everything they have said. They do ovation. This one we accept that you are really a kind of a scholar of hadith. So no, it's of that you are really a kind of a scholar of hadith. So no, it's one of the sunnah.